look at the world of cricket, because in the England versus South Africa third ODI that has just concluded at the Rose Bowl in Southampton, South Africa have suffered a crushing 342 run loss, and they have ensured that they have gone down in the annals of ODI history for all the wrong reasons, because the 342 run loss is the biggest ever in the history of ODI cricket. The previous highest, when you look at it, the margin of victory that was there, 317 by India against Sri Lanka in that ODI in 2023 in Thiruvananthapuram. Now, in that match, Virat Kohli had scored 166 and India had made 391. But Sri Lanka were bundled out spectacularly for 65, and that is where, when you look at it, they just managed to ensure they lost by 317 runs. So they were bowled out for 74 in that particular game, and South Africa now, in a chase of 415, have been bowled out for 72. Temba Bavuma couldn't come out to bat because of a calf injury, and the rest of the batting just folded up. At one point, it was 8 for 4 in 6 overs. Jofra Archer had 3 for 2. Jofra Archer ended with 4 wickets and Adil Rashid ended with 3 wickets. The rest of the wickets was taken by Gus Atkinson, and that is why South Africa now have suffered a horrible 342 run loss. Now, when it comes to dead rubber ODIs, South Africa seemed to be taking the cake when you look at massive losses. You look at the third ODI that took place between Australia and South Africa recently. Australia had notched up 431, but South Africa lost by 276 runs, with Cooper Connolly taking a 5-wicket haul in that game. Here, Jofra Archer's early burst ensured that they just could not get going, and that is why 4 wickets for him and 3 wickets for Adil Rashid, and that is why this is, speaking of the second lowest ODI total of South Africa, also this is the lowest ODI total in England. Imagine, after having won a series for the very first time after 27 years, this is the lowest of the low that South Africa have been subject to. So for people who are joining us now thinking that what kind of an update is this? Normally it's England versus South Africa, it's a dead rubber. But it is a dead rubber that has come with massive consequences. A 342 run loss for South Africa, the largest ever in the history of ODI cricket. The previous highest was 317 by India in the Thiruvananthapuram ODI against Sri Lanka, in which Virat Kohli scored 166 runs. And that's why South Africa have ended their ODI series on an absolute dampener. Now they will be ensuring that, okay, they do well in the T20Is that follow. The same happened in the third ODI against Australia too. Are they very complacent after winning the series? Freaking awesome? No, I don't think so. See, they just had a bad day. I mean, Matthew Bretsky, after 5 consecutive ODIs in which he had 50 plus, he had to be due for a failure, and that's why he failed today. Deval Brevis also failed after having done so well in the ODIs prior to that. When Aiden Markram fell second ball of the first over, you knew that there was going to be carnage, but we never imagined that it would be so bad. A 276 run loss in the third ODI against Australia, now a 342 run loss, and South Africa really have to do some soul searching at this. But it doesn't matter for them. They have already won the series 2-1. 27 years later, they have won an ODI series in England. Now let's see how they go about in the T20I series that will take place. So big news from ODI cricket. It is a huge win by 342 runs. And that's why South Africa, all the euphoria has kind of just done. And GM Kapil, does anyone care about these ODI results? ODIs will pick up only before 2027 World Cup. See, I know not many are caring, but this is a world record that has just been broken today, Kapil. That's why it's just a news. And Cool Pineapple, I'm not looking too much into that comment here. Anything can happen. 2 years, lots can change. And that is why it's not going to be very, very interesting at this stage. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.